What's up, chat?
Supplica just resubscribed for 47 months. Sure, why not? Hype Lul Hype Heart.
Sure, why not? Supplica, welcome back. Thank you for the 47 months. Thank you, Supplica. You're right. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, not today, but generally speaking, I don't stream tomorrow, and I felt like it would be funny to put that in my notification today. Sue me. Sue me. Look at them bees. It was really funny. You laughed. Oh, that was the response to the notification. Got it. We're making this change. Hopefully I can do this and like the bees don't pop out immediately. Boom. Oh, it's so much better. I want to do that on this too. Oop. The glass there. I need to go up and remove that other one, but that's like... Oh, I guess I should remove below too. Oh, that didn't go there. I think that's just more better-est. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yup. Oh no. Don't pop out, don't pop out. Boop, boop. I see you up there, Glass. I see you. I save. I save by killing myself. We did it. We were successful. We did the thing. 15 streams. Let's go. Welcome back. All right. So now there is like a piece of glass above this that I want to remove. Take that on both sides. Take care of that. Okay, let's get the other one. Oh, piece of glass. Ooh, piece of candy. We did it. I think that's better. I think that's more better-est. All right. I like it. Hey, Dutch Savage. That's already looks way better. I think it looks more better. Glass. Glass goes in the sand chest. I need more foods. Meow, I'm a duck. That makes sense. I definitely didn't lose IQ from reading that. Is that rude to say? I mean, it felt a little rude to say. Was it rude? I don't know. How am I doing? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. We're going to be fixing some things. We're going to continue on what we were doing with the light moving. We did it in half the base. We need to do it in the other half. And today's the day. Did I need more lamps? No, I didn't need blackstone. No, totally not rude. Blackstone, Blackstone, Blackstone. Actually, do I need Blackstone? I actually don't need blackstone. I do need my scaffolding. Yeah, so for those of you who didn't see the stream last time, these doors weren't really aligned with the center. They are off by 1 block. So we shifted the door over to center it on the room. And then that means the lights were no longer centered on the door. So we had to like shift the lights over, which means we had to change all the lights. In the hallway, out of the hallway, in the room, all this kind of stuff. You can see here, this is what it looked like without changing the lights. And that just looks weird. Like the lights need to be shifted over 1 block. So that's what we're working on, is we're shifting the lights over on this and that room. Hope you guys are prepared, because it's gonna be fun. Oh no, I just ruined everything. It's all ruined. Can we blame XB for that mistake? Look, we can blame XB for anything we want, honestly. He's not here. He can't defend himself. That's this height. That's right. So we're scooching these over 1 block this way. I should go grab some more lamps. More lamps? Lamp. I love lamp. Yeah, hey, thanks XP for that. Appreciate it. Boo. I was about to say, like, where'd the lamps go that I just removed from up there, but I guess they're right there. So I am missing a block as well that's up there. That's really unfortunate. I gotta scaffold up. Gimme. And then I fall. This block. Okay. And these scoocherino over.
Nick_versus_games just resubscribed for 109 months. I've not been able to find the unsub button for 109 months. Skeptical.
Nick, welcome back, dude. You better not find it either, or else you'll be unsubbed. How long was that? 109 months? It just seems like a really big number for some reason. Is it because it's a really big number? Because that's what it seems like. I lost a block. Oh, I went behind. Nine years? Does that mean I'm old? Don't you dare say that I'm old. I'm old. Chat, you might not know this about me. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I'm old. I'm not as old as some people on the server, though. Like, there's some people on the server who are, like, really old. Like, dang, I didn't know you could be that old. I'm not gonna mention names, because I feel like that would be rude. But, I'm not that old. But I'm definitely old. Secret, your face isn't a basic capacitor? And then these lights move over this way. Beep, beep, beep. Get up there, block. Ah, it's wigging out. What the heck? I save you, block. Boop. I guess while I'm here, I'll lever it up. I might be close to being ancient? I don't know. On a scale of 1 to rude, that's kind of like rude a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey, Razzle. Did the stream start already? Wow. You're right on time. Just kidding. How you doing today? If someone calls you ancient but adds said with love afterwards, does that negative any effects? No, I think that negates it. I think that's fine. You're like the oldest person I know with love. No, I think that makes it perfectly acceptable. Ah, misplace. Remember a time when blocks used to actually like squirt out from being in the wall and not just get trapped in there all the time? Those were good times. And now those times are over. Lamp. Polished.
JVDK77 gifted a tier 1 sub to With Love. They have given 535 gift subs in the channel.
JVDK, thank you so much for gifting us a sub to With Love. Thanks, dude. Alright, so now I need to move these over. You're getting ready to make your wife some red wine braised short ribs with parm risotto. Well, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants. Your pants are very fancy, by the way. It drives me crazy. I need to get back behind this wall, actually. Okay. So all of these scooch over... One this way? Yep, I'll scooch over the same direction. Boop, boop. Did I not grab any of these blocks? You understood half of those words. Wait, I'm missing a block. Where'd it go? Oh, somehow I picked it up. Maybe it'd just be faster if I just scaffolded up every single one. Because it seems like I gotta do it anyway. Blocks keep getting stuck.
Heavy_meta just resubscribed for 40 months.
Yo, Heavy Meta, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 40 months. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. All right, let's go turn these lights on. Then we can do the final wall. Ah, doesn't matter, but it'll be different. Okay. We got light now. And then these guys get a bit shifted over one towards this wall. I don't know how I didn't pick that block up. I'm like right next to where I mined it and it still ended up not going in my inventory. That's annoying. Let's pop out through here. One there. One there. I'm not doing good on retaining these blocks as I'm mining them. Lamp. Cracked. One of those. Can we get magnets in vanilla now? Like, if we could get magnets, that'd make my life so much easier. So much easier. All right, lamp. Block. Go illuminate these lamps. Get illuminated lamps. And there we go. Okay, so the walls are done, but now the floor and the ceiling are out of alignment. So I need to move up one and over one. Just gonna put these here as a little bit of a reminder in case I get like turned around or whatever. Need to go grab myself some redstone blocks. Zoop. All right, let's get these lamps. Whoa, that is not right. That was the very first one I placed too, and I screwed that one up. All right, so lamp's gonna go here. Redstone block, lamp. That goes away. That goes away. Dirt. And that one. Okay. The first of many. I guess I need one more spot on my bar for you. Oops, now I'm down in the hole. Yep. So chat, how is everybody doing today? Everybody have a good Thursday? Is your Friday going well? What am I doing? That is not what I need to do. Nearly maxing an RS3? What is RS3? What does nearly maxing an RS3 mean? Gem fell from a high place. That's not good. You woke up like an hour ago? Wow. Sleeping late much? Actually, I don't know what your time zone is. That might be normal. RuneScape 3, you're nearing 120 all skills. That sounds like an accomplishment. I don't know anything about RuneScape. That sounds like an accomplishment. It's the same time zone as Imp and Skiz. You woke up at 10-ish, which is like noon my time. Wow. You attended a funeral today, but other than that, you're doing well. Yeah, funerals aren't really fun to deal with. I've had to attend a few of them in my time. Not pleasant, generally speaking. Always got to remember people who have passed, though. And the floor is done. Yay. Okay, so we need these lamps to move north. They need to move northeast. Okay, so let's make that happen. Northeast. Rocket time. Northeast. So again, I'm going to mark these with a torch. I think I need to move the... No, these just get moved up one block this way. Because these are on the outer wall. Sorry you're late. I'm sorry you're late too. And then these are on the outer wall, so these just get moved over one. That should be about right. Plans for a mushroom farm in the pyramid, super old throwback. Mushrooms really aren't something that I utilize anymore. If I had a use for it, sure. But like, I get requests a lot from people saying that I should build this farm or this farm, and like, there's like zero reason to build that farm. Yeah, I'm not really trying to build farms just to build farms at this moment. Steer that. Oh yeah, I have this blackstone for the other thing. Lamp, lever, and then I guess this. Stair, brick, lamp, lever, this. Stair, lamp, lever, deep latte. Stair, blackstone, that, lever, deep slate. Hey, Leslie. Seem to remember it was my first tutorial. Yeah, like way back in the day. That was like beta 1.5 or 1.6. I don't remember when they first introduced mushrooms being able to spread. That was a cool farm for the time, I feel like. I wasn't the best at doing commentary at that time. But like the farm itself, for what it was pretty cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Alright, now we can move these guys. You know what? I'm gonna do the other ends over here too. Do these first. And then lever goes this way. Yeah, when that update came out, I saw a few different people making mushroom farms, but I still think mine was the best at that time. The best. And that's not... I'm not just saying that because it was mine. It literally was the best. Polished blackstone.
McLesley13 just resubscribed for 49 months. Just going to make all the noises and disruptions in chat. Hype smile hype heart.
Leslie, you can make all the disruptions that you want. Every disruption. Just go for it. Thank you for the 49 months and the tier 2 support. Thank you, thank you. Also, I hope you are doing good today. Oh yeah? Yay me. You remember the first spider farm you tried to build was a total disaster? spiders have always been really weird to work with. Like, you gotta do some funky things to, like, make a proper good spider farm. Especially cave spiders. Those guys are just super awkward to deal with because they're so tiny. And they climb on everything. Alright, now I need to go down and collect some blocks. Hello, Queen. Okay, that just happened.
Leslie 13 shared 1,000. More disruption. High prayer.
Leslie, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Alright. Up we go. Now we gotta find places to place blocks. You get a block. And you get a block. Everybody gets a block. Alright, we are almost done with this room. There is still one more thing that we gotta do.
Lolacry just resubscribed for 51 months. Hi Hypno and Chat. TGIF.
Lolo.
Hype heart hype comfy.
Hello to you. Thank you for the 51 months and the tier 2 support. Oh, we didn't do the outside lights. We did the inside lights. I guess there's more than one thing we gotta do. Right. So we gotta remove the lights on the outside of the room. And then we gotta do the floor lights too. Maybe I'll do the floor lights first. That block went really far. Lamp. Placey block. Deep slate. Deep slate. Stair. And blackstone. That. This one, that one, this one, and boom. Easy. Not gonna lie, your music is taking you back to Asphalt 8 music? Ashphalt 8. I don't know what that is. What is that? Whoop. I'm assuming Ashphalt is a band. I'm not actually sure though. All right. And these get scooched over this way. Where's my block? This one, this one, this one. All right, redstone, lamp, stair, dirt, deep slate, blackstone. And then one more, and we're done with the base lights. Still gotta do the wall lights. Sorry, floor lights. Then we still gotta do the wall lights. Dirt. Boop, boop, boop. We did it. It's a racing game? So why are we moving all the lights one block? Nick, were you not here last stream? Might have to fire you. Turns out the doors, when I placed the doors, were off center by one block. And I don't know how that happened, if it was like, because I had originally centered them on the room, and I know they were centered, but then like, I had made these walls thicker, and I don't know if it's because like, the walls became thicker or something, like it, that actually must be what happened. Because the wall was like 2 blocks bigger, like this was the original wall, and then I thickened it up 2 blocks. Yeah, so anyway, the doors ended up being off by 1 block from center of the room. So I had to shift the doors over, and now the lights are off center from the door because the door is now centered and the lights are not. Yeah, I originally laid this out with like single block, kind of like denoting the size of the room. And then I was like, these walls are too thin, so I made them thicker. But I didn't realize I was going to change like the center of the room because we lost 2 blocks of space. Didn't really consider that. Oh, no. That actually needs to be the lights here. I was looking at chat and then forgot what I was doing. All right, lever. And lever. So block, lamp. It's fine, I'll pick those up here in a moment. Lamp, blackstone. Okay. We're almost done with the one room. Then we got to do this all over again for that one. Almost done with this one, though. That is not the lamp. See what happens when you look at chat? Yeah, I'm just gonna stop looking at chat from now on. Chat, you don't mind if I stop looking at you, right? Max won't get treats if you don't? I guess that's true. Okay, I'm gonna look at you now, chat. Do you mind if we stop looking at you, Hypno? I mean, wouldn't be different than any other day, I guess. Alright, and then these get moved over. Guys, did you watch the State of Play, the PlayStation event thing that happened yesterday? Not sponsored. Hashtag don't really care. I saw they're making a John Wick game. That seems pretty cool. That ought to be pretty fun, I think. Yeah, they're remastering the original trilogy God of Wars. I haven't played any of those. That'll be fun to play. Did they announce that they're making a new God of War? I know they dropped like that 2D one that's like the prequel, and they talk about they're remastering the original 3. Yeah, I mean that's not. I'm talking about like a sequel to like the last God of War game. Is what I. That's the kind of game that I'm interested in. That 2D game is kind of cool, I guess, if you're into that. That's not what I'm looking forward to, though. Hypno, did you know when you feed a cat food, her breath will smell like cat food? I didn't know that. Thank you for informing me. It's a solid Metroidvania with the skill system from Ragnarok. I'm trying to decide, do we start on the inside or the outside? I guess we start on the inside. So yeah, these all need to be shifted over one block this way. How many times has Azuma like joined the game and quit in the last 30 minutes? Because goodness. A lot. That many. A lot. Yeah, so the God of War remake seems pretty cool, and then the John Wick game seemed pretty cool. There was one more thing that looked awesome, and I don't remember what it was off the top of my head now. I don't remember. I thought there was one more thing that looked interesting anyway. Windless with the Angry Chicken. It seems like there's a lot of like feudal Japan kind of games being made for the PlayStation all of a sudden, which I guess is cool. Not really my kind of thing though. All right. One wall done. And these scooch over this way. Yeah, my cat, whenever he... Oh, I didn't scooch them over. My cat, whenever he eats food, he'll like eat and then come over to me and like get really close to my face for some reason so I can smell the cat food on him. I have no idea why he does this. It's just a little quirk that he does. So I'm well aware that when cats eat cat food, they smell like cat food. He's trying to feed me like a baby bird. Well, he's not trying to put food in my mouth. He just like comes over and like gets close enough, like he's trying to sniff me or whatever. I don't know. Just a weird cat thing. He gets close enough where I can smell him. Anyway. Boop. Alrighty. Light. And these lights need to be moved over this way. Okay. Light. Block. He's definitely trolling me. I don't know if the cat trolls me. But maybe he is. I don't know. Cats are weird. You know you have 5 of them. Not at once, though. It's fine. You can be a crazy cat lady. I'm not gonna make fun of you to your face. Crazy cat ladies. This needs to be shifted over to there. Okay, so we're going over this way. You have one cat and he's a freaking weirdo. What's a weird thing that your cat does that makes him a weirdo? I think cats are just generally weird by nature, though. Two cats in the house is more than enough, you would know. Yeah, I thought about getting Max a buddy. I'm sure sometimes he's just bored and would like, you know, another cat friend. I don't think I'd want to deal with a second cat, though. One is enough. I'll just randomly search you from across the room. If you move a muscle, I'll freak out and spread across the room. And sometimes he just runs face first into a wall. Okay. Yeah, your cat's weird. You win. My cat kind of does that too. Like, not necessarily if I stare at him from across the room, he freaks out, but like, he'll get in those modes. Like, if I turn on the kitchen sink, as soon as he hears the water run, like, he just starts flying all around the house. He's not afraid of water. Like, I don't ever give him a bath, so he has no reason to be afraid of water or the sound of water, right? But it's just like one of those things. It's just a sound's happening. Let's freak out. Run around. All right, so we need to scooch over one this way and one this way. So we are going that side. Two is easy. They keep each other company. Just more money for food and stuff. Yeah, the zoomies. That's right. Zedef was slain by the Ender Dragon. Speaking about Max, he just came in. Good kitty. Hey Junebug, Buzz. Buzz. He heard us talking about him? Yeah, I think so.
Shared 500. He heard us talking about him. Hype Max.
Lola, thank you for the 500. Oh boy. I will be happy when I'm done with this task. That goes there, that goes there. Like, I don't mind doing monotonous things in Minecraft, but like when you build something and then you gotta like rebuild it or change it afterwards, it's just kind of like less fun.
Snacks for Max.
Yo, hey Supplica, thank you for the 500 snacks for Max. Oh, I Lost my block. No. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go grab the block. This is gonna be redstone lamp. Get my block back. This goes here. That goes there. Okay, we did it. Dang it. Who left holes under my base? Who did this? Who's the jerk face that did this? Redstone lamp, stone block. Every time. You feel me on the build changes? Blocks are Minecraft's marbles, right? Wait, what? Ah, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. There we go. Redstone, lamp, block, block. Yay, I did it. Hey, these got solid stuff underneath them. Nope. Let me take that off the bar. There's no reason for that to be there. Yeah, building stuff is fun in Minecraft, but having to like kind of tear it down and like rebuild it, less fun. That's my stance anyway. Whoops. Boop. Boop. Hello, Sebes. You finally finished setting up your server back after a host issue. Now you're back into college work, but here for a break. But you're enjoying being on break. I could use a break. Actually, well, who am I kidding? I don't need a break. Every day's a break. Give me a break. Get out of there. All right. So floor's done, wall's done, ceiling needs to get done, and then we got to do the outside. So we need to move northwest. Yeah, northwest. These guys. West, north, northwest. Boop. And this is the outside wall, so that just gets moved over one, and I'll do this wall too, so this gets moved over one. Let's just finish up this wall over here. And these guys go diagonal. All right. Hey, Transit Biker, how you doing, dude? All right. Stair. Then this. Hey, levers. That goes back. Lever. We are going this way. That's annoying. Haven't caught your recent streams. Why you changed the light position? So I had originally marked out these rooms with a 1 block wide wall. And I had marked the center of the rooms and the lighting position based on that. I decided 1 block wide rooms was not big enough. So we made them 5 blocks wide in total, which changed the center point of the room because as you expand the walls, it eats up the inside space, right? And then like you're left with smaller rooms. I didn't realize that when I had originally placed the center point and these lights that would be an issue. I thought I'd marked center and center was good, but it turns out if you change the size of a room, center is no longer center anymore. Makes sense.
BCS 127 just resubscribed for 89 months. Mom. Hypno didn't put center at center.
I didn't put center as center. It was center and then and now it's off center. Definitely off center disorder. All right. All these should be good now, and then we gotta just move these diagonally. Thankfully, the bulk of the work is done. Whoops. Yeah, thankfully the bulk of the work is done. I just got to do the outside walls after this, and then we're all done with the light moving. And then we can be happy about our lighting position and the center of the rooms and all this kind of stuff. Copper bulbs are not the color scheme that I want to go for with this. But you're right, I could have. I could also have used mushroom lamps. I could have used glowstone. I could have used sea lanterns. A lot of different lighting options, but I chose redstone lamps because I wanted to use redstone lamps. Zed keeps dying in the end. What a silly goose. And now he's hero of the village after just dying? What? I'm confused. He must be doing something crazy. Maybe he's trying to get like the how did we get here achievement? post-mortal. Huh. I don't know. He's doing some crazy Zed stuff, though. All right. So that's all done. How do I get out here? Must be the other side. There it is. All right, so now we need to change these wall lights and then the floor lights. So I'll do the floor first since that's easier to do. Stone. Oh. You started watching in season 8? Yeah, well, I started watching in season 1. Got all y'all beat. I started watching before HermitCraft released their first episode. Beat that. You can't. Oh, misplace. It's crazy you guys been watching for this long, though. Like, you'd figure... Like, there's gonna be some hardcore people who, like, just want everything to do with HermitCraft. But you kind of feel like there'd be a turnover. Like, people watch for a season or two and they get bored and move on. And new people show up or whatever. But, like, you get a lot of, like, dedicated folk who just keep watching year after year after year. It's pretty crazy. It's cool. Well, I'll never be as cool as the guy who runs a website, though. That's true. You were 7 when season 1 came out? Sorry you didn't have unrestricted access to the internet? Don't lie. At that point in time, there weren't any parental controls on internet access. I have no idea. There probably was. I should move these over. That goes there. Redstone, redstone. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Boop, boop. It was more like, what is a YouTube? That. One of these, one of those. Okay, so now we just gotta move the lights in the wall. And we be done. And we can move on with our life and be all happy about it. Don't need that on the bar anymore. Oh. You should say you've been watching what we know as HermitCraft now since Korean joined. You watched Generic B back in 2012, but only saw maybe a few episodes of that. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's get these guys lit. Very good, very good. And now these guys got to get moved over. Boop, boop. Yeah. Honestly, your son got you to watch Korean and Mumbo back in season 6. He doesn't watch anymore, and you're still here. Well, I'm glad you found something you liked. Oh, whoops. Boop, boop. Yeah, Minecraft definitely is just kind of chill. Like, what I don't understand as a content creator is how people can watch, like, the screamers. The Minecraft content creators who are just, like, doing nothing but just, like, screaming into their microphones or whatever. I don't understand that. You all know who I'm talking about. Well, not who I'm talking about, but like the kind of creator I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a specific one in particular because I don't know any of their names, nor would I call anybody out specifically like that. You give credit to Stampy, or you might not have ever found your love of the hermits? How did Stampy lead you to HermitCraft? That's interesting. You were just interested in Minecraft and, like, you were seeing what else was out there? As far as I know, none of the hermits have done anything with Stampy. Just being a boy mom and him playing Minecraft? I see. Chat, we're done. It happened. It literally happened. We no longer... Loud noises. We no longer have to move the base over by 1 block. We moved the lights, and now everything's good. GGEZ. Actually, you did it. It looks nice now. Yeah, it definitely looks way better. So now, like, the center is actually the center. When the center was here, it was just like, what? What? Guys, we got combs. I AFK'd pretty much almost all day yesterday. So we got combs now. I don't know how many I need, actually. A number. Definitely need a number of combs. Okay. So I'm going to mark like the center point here. So I don't have to do awkward counting later. We can just like say the center is the center of the door now, which is nice. This. Oh, this must be full? Oh yeah, because I AFK'd, huh? Shoot. Shoot, I wonder how much I've lost. What do you plan on combing? What? I'm confused. I don't plan on combing my hair. That's for one. That's definitely for sure. Oh, with the honeycomb. The base. Yeah, instead of leaving it all oxidized, I plan on changing it so like it... Like when I was first building it, essentially. So it's got like a little bit of a gradient going on. I think that'll look cute. It'll look hella cute. Yep. The pyramid-ish copper. Oh, I got a skeleton horsey. Interesting. Donkey. I got 2 skeleton horsies. Guys, can you breed skeleton horsies to make a babby skeleton horsey? I haven't. Whoa, I got 4 of them. You cannot breed them? Don't tell me what I can't do. Do it if I want. I like what XP's done over here. Oop, can't really go that far. I like the wall. I like it. What am I? Where am I? I'm lost in my own base. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So what I'd like to do is actually make this farm over here visible, not behind the wall like it is. Which means we're probably going to shorten it. I'm assuming it's going to be here. So I guess what I need to figure out is how wide is each segment? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a space in between. So let's kind of figure out how many of these we can put in here. So that's a center point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't quite do more than 2. Okay. So then we need to figure out how much room we have to work with. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do we divide this evenly? I guess we put like... This is like the confusing part, is like trying to get things to look right. So if we do like 3 blocks of space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we do 3 blocks of space this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have 2 in the center. I mean, I guess technically... This is the center point. So if we're going to start spacing, it'd be here. Right? So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would leave us with 1 block in the center. I think that is acceptable. I think that's acceptable. That'll give us plenty of room to like frame it in and make it look like something. Storage options at the ends. Is there room for a shulker loader? Well, we have room underneath the floor. We have room in the back end, in the back rooms. I guess the other question is like, how much space do we need here? I have this risen up, but like this can be lowered down. We can have the track underneath this floor or something. I want it to be like something you can look at and not have to like jump to see. So this is going to be lowered down by 2 blocks, which gives us plenty of clearance here. So currently this is, I think it's 32 long, which is way too long. Yeah, 32. So how long can we make it here maximum distance? $20 blocks. So I guess we go 16, 16. We'll just keep it 32 as it already is, so we don't have to use any additional redstone. In fact, we reclaim a little bit. Okay. Let me go ahead and... I guess we start just by tearing it down. What about making it vertical? I mean... I guess we could add like a second layer on top or something. I don't know. We'll see. I just want to get this thing like laid out. And then we can look at that. Although I'm not really sure I want to do a second layer. Whose idea was it to put glass up here? You wonder if there's a benefit adding a second layer of just space in between the pistons so the bamboo grows higher? That wouldn't be beneficial. I mean, they're still going to grow when they grow. If you wait and then chop them down versus chop them when they grow, there's like no real difference. They don't grow faster if they're taller. Not that I'm aware of anyway. I guess the only difference would be the pistons would kick off less often. Potentially. I don't know if that's actually any sort of a benefit. In fact, no, I think that would be worse because a lot of the time when the pistons knock down the bamboo will actually land on the stump, the first block of bamboo that's going to grow again. And it doesn't get knocked off until the pistons like fire once again. So like the longer it takes for those pistons to fire, the higher the probability that that bamboo that landed on the previous one would just despawn over time. I think it would technically be worse. Can you grow bamboo on moss? Or does it have to be dirt? Never tried. You think it can't grow moss? Well, mud is not moss. You silly goose. Oh, Zed just straight up rage quit. Look at him go. You think it grows on gravel? That's interesting. I'm gonna leave this here for now. If nothing else, just for like reference. Because that's like the air quote hard part. So 1, 2, so this is where the blocks would be. Whatever we're gonna use, either dirt or moss. Definitely not gravel. Let's go see what we got. All this bamboo talk is reminding you of bamboo torture. Oh. Yep, so it certainly does at least plants on here. With mud, you won't need the mine carts. So you're talking about putting hoppers directly underneath there? I mean, that would be a lot more hoppers. Stuff drops through mud? I mean, to be fair, iron means nothing. So like we could spam hoppers all we want, but to me, like the more you spam hoppers, the worse it is for the rest of the server. So I try not to do things that are just like spamming things, you know what I mean? Yeah, hopper minecart is what we've been using. I think we're gonna swap this. I think we're gonna swap this with moss block. I actually need to farm some moss block. My inventory is becoming real sad. I don't need that. I don't need that. I will need that. Don't need those. Think we're good with the scaffolding. I'm fine with using stone brick for like the redstone on the outside, but don't want stone brick on the inside. In fact, the bottom blocks, I think we're going to end up doing redstone lamp. Because that's just kind of the theme that we're doing in the base, is using redstone lamp. This one. All of the glowstone. Redstone lamp. Redstone lamp. That's probably enough for now. Oh, I actually need some more dust, though. All right, let's get a chest down so I can place these building materials somewhere and not in my inventory. All right, so we don't need this. We're going to be using that. I don't know how much glass we're going to be using. We'll use this on the front. Minecart stuff. Piston. That. Lever. Moss, I need to grow some. Okay. Let's go get some moss. Oh, I don't have a lot of stone. No, I should actually. Is it up here? It's up here. I'm assuming moss doesn't spread to these blocks. If it does, I'm going to be real sad, but hopefully it doesn't. I know it does to like the natural deep slate, but I don't think it does to the crafted deep slate. But if it does, we're going to find out and I'm going to be real sad. It does not spread down here. Is it a hoe that you use for this? I don't have a hoe on me. Let's see. I don't have a hoe? I thought I had a hoe in here. What happened to my hoe? Have I never made a hoe? I thought I made one. Oh, it's in a different area code. Oh, that makes so much sense now. You gonna say check my boat? I should make a boat with chest and then keep my hoe in it. I should do that. I probably shouldn't, but I should. But I shouldn't. How did you plant? Yeah, I don't know. I had to have had a hoe somewhere. Did I put it in one of these chests? I must have like lost it or put it somewhere. I don't know. It's not in here. Oh, it might be. Oh, it's in here. I should move this. This doesn't have mending on it. We can get mending. Is that done? That's done. Let's go get mending real quick and take care of this hoe and put it into my tool pouch so I don't like have to question my sanity again about having a hoe. Aww. Mending you. Been a minute since I've been over here. It has been. Sure. Did you guys ever watch Etho back in the day? Like way back when? He named all of his hoes your mom. At least that's how I remember it. All right. You have to admit you've never watched Etho's videos? Wow. We're gonna get rid of one stack of that, and this is gonna go in here. All right. I think we're ready to start. I'm gonna put these extra glowstones up. All right. So how do we want this to look? I think glass will be right here, and then the pistons will be behind the wall. think that's right. So then this would be, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Didn't he do a redstone war back in the day? That I don't know. Maybe? Oh, I put my redstone lamps. I made a bunch and I put those away. Oh no, I put them right here. I don't know if I can put these here or not. Because we're gonna have the pistons above. This might lead into some weird piston bud issue thing. I don't know. I might have to swap these. We're gonna try it. Hopefully it'll work. I'm gonna leave them off for now, and then we'll try it with them on. So then we do pistons. Pistons. Observers. Wrong way. Dang it. Dang it. All right, and then we are going to need what? Glass? Glass. Actually, no. I'm not gonna put glass on the back. I don't want to be able to see back into here. Let me go grab some of our pale oak. I don't know what we're using yet. Maybe we do these. I think that'll look fine. And then as far as like what we're topping this with, it might be more. Maybe we'll do planks. It's gonna be dark in there. I need to get some light, otherwise we're gonna potentially spawn monsters. I do not have any levers on me. Or should I just use redstone blocks underneath the lamps?
Zraytrek just resubscribed for 93 months.
Oh. Yo, X-Ray, dude, welcome back. Thank you for the 93 months and the tier 3 support. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm hoping that this redstone doesn't mess with the pistons. Hopefully it doesn't do any weird bud issue things. I'll be real sad if it does. Well, we're going to test it here in a moment. So I guess those go away. Okay, so I need... some blocks. Block, 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 block. Block, 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 block. And then redstone. Can't tell. Ugh, ugh. Yeah, we got it all the way down. Oh, I poked 2 different holes in the wall. I guess I should put this one back. Actually, that's fine, whatever. Okay, so we got that all done. We can boop that. Seems like it works fine. Seems like it's gonna be just fine. Okay, so then I guess the next step is getting the real... Well, no, I'm going to set up the other one. So that was in the middle 2 blocks. And then this right here too. I guess first things first, we need to remove these 4. Hello, Hypno. I am new here and want to spread love and ask how your day has been. My day has been wonderful. Thank you for asking. How's your day been? I need 2 stone. Ow, that was my face. 2 stone. Did I need anything else? I don't think I needed anything else. All right, and then redstone. Whoa. Piston, observer, redstone lamp. It's lamping time. Oh, I have these on me. Oh, H-Chan, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Piston. I guess I should have waited to put these up. Observers. Alright, then these. Redstone. Alright, I think we are good. I guess I need to put planks up too. I don't think I got enough planks. Alright, so then we got that. So we can put in our bamboos. Mm-hmm. Then we need our glass. And then we'll probably frame this somehow with some more of the pale oak in some way. I'm not sure how we're going to do that just yet. Wow, that grew fast. It's already piston pushed. Wait, did I miss one? No. Those are just like really far apart. Looks like there's one missing. Okay. So now we gotta get the real situation figured out so we can actually collect these things. All right, good luck on your final. Think we're gonna change the blocks that I'm gonna put the rails on, just in case I do some digging underground later. I don't want them on like natural blocks. I don't want to have to like redo stuff. Let's grab some stone bricks. I have no idea how we're gonna like get this at the moment, like how we're gonna change this up. Well, I guess I can go down one more. Let me down. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna have the rails under here, but I don't know how like we're gonna merge them. If like one rail cart is gonna like loop underneath one, like come over here, loop under here, and then like go drop off and then like go back around, or how this is gonna work. Let's do this. Gotta figure out the collection. All right, that goes back, and then we place these guys. All right, then we gotta do the same thing over here. Getting all this like infrastructure done, definitely gonna be nice just to have these things up and running. After this, I need to get a sugarcane farm going. I don't know if we're gonna do that today or not, but it is definitely high on the priority list for upcoming things that needs to get done. All right. I don't have the rail on me. Rail. Oh, I put all my redstone blocks away too. Dang. Or maybe I just used my last one? Yeah, because I only brought a stack. All right. So here's the thing. I don't know where we're going to drop these items off at. Do I put the chest like, man, there's not a lot of room there. Where are we going to drop the items off? That's the question. So we could put them like right in the center here. And actually that does make sense that we do that. We could also have it on the side over here. Decisions. Maybe I should just hook it up and just get it like collecting somewhere, and then we can worry about like positioning it and change that later. I think for now, I will just like have the collection thing right here, and then like we can move it or change it. But I just want to get this thing like hooked up and running. Is there a way that instead of like this has a minecart coming up to it, and then it follows back the same line, then it comes back this way? Is there a way to have it like drop off and then go a different path? So it's like at the end of a loop? I assume there's a way we could do that. So I think that would be cooler. Just have like the collection hub like over here. The minecart comes out, drops off, and then it continues on. And then it comes back over here. Yeah, the bamboo is just for crafting wood. It should be similar to doing the old-style villager curing stations. Once it's unloaded, it should power and continues on. I don't know. Well, I mean, I would agree with you if I knew what an old-style villager curing station was, so... I don't know. We could just do the simple bounce back, where, like, they'll drop off, then go back through, and then come back through again, then drop off. I guess that's fine. I just need to turn this thing around. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to do this for now. I'm not going to try and make anything fancy at this moment. So we're going to have... block, space, block. And then I need a crafter. And that's going to craft into 2 chests, which I don't have any chests in here. I guess I could steal this chest. Do we got room for this? Chest. Does it have to stop? Can you run the cart over some hoppers to empty it? I mean, you could do that, but like the more hoppers you have in your world, the more lag you're going to generate. Like it suggested that I could just like replace the moss with mud blocks and just pick up all the stuff with hoppers, but that's very hopper intensive. All right, so I have... This is on 9. I can replace that. Instead of doing the lectern, we can do a crafter. Comparator. So I can do a crafter with all the buttons pressed, and this should do an output of 9. And that goes to here. Falls of Shadow, thank you for the 200 bits. Thanks, dude. Okay, so then we need a hopper. Hopper on top of here. So we're draining items in. And then how do we check the redstone? What are we doing over here? I don't remember. Okay, so... Oh, right. I kind of had that backwards. So we're doing the comparator off this. Okay. That comparator got the wrong way. This guy goes this way. And then we were doing... repeater into a target block. I think just one redstone dust. So that emits the redstone signal when that gets 9 items, powering this, which gives that signal, which repeats into here, which powers this and crafts. So if I put 9 bamboo in there, do I have 9 bamboo? This should theoretically craft. It didn't do anything. Wait, what did I have that like further? Yeah, okay, so the target block is next to it. Anyway, I did have another redstone here. I didn't see that. Okay. For some reason, I thought this repeater going into here would provide like a strong signal to this, which would power that, but that's not how that works. Okay, so now we got our block of bamboo. So that works. I also need a comparator. A comparator. Off this guy. Which is going to go into here. Now, how did I do that? So into that block, redstone. Okay. I said okay, like I know what I'm talking about here. So let's get a torch on there. Another block on top. And then we got a block next to the torch, next to the hopper. Okay. And this would have redstone on it. That would be powering rail that is over this guy. Then I need another block here. Powered rail. Regular rail. And then that connects. However, we're going to connect it. I need more powered rail. Okay, so I assume the way this is going to work is this line is going to come out here and then over, and then that's going to bounce back, loop around. So I might actually dig underground here. Oh, that, okay. So I was stuck there for a second. Yep. Let me down in. Am I not gonna be able to make that? Fine. And then how we get back up here, I don't know. Maybe like this. Okay, I need to grab some regular rail. We don't have enough. BRB right back. Regular rail, please. And then maybe a little bit more of that. That should be enough. I think. I hope. Okay, so we want... Oh... Mistakes might have been made, actually. I might have to move everything back one block. Maybe? No, we're fine. Let's turn this on so we can see. And then I need that. All right, so this is going over this way. This is going this way. Ah, made me stand up. Then we need this. Going that way. Can I place these side by side? Just so I don't have to make two passes. I mean, I guess I gotta like crawl back anyway, but... Oh no! Almost ran out. I have exactly enough. Exactly. All right, so this block here, we're going to put that. And that's where we bounce back. Okay, so beyond this, I need to get the powered rails powered and then connect this. Oh, actually, I guess I did need a little bit more powered rail for there. There wasn't any more over here, right? No. Shoot. I guess I can yoink. Well, we only got... Is it two? We got two here. That's not going to be enough. However, that does remind me that I have made this incorrectly. So we got one more, then we start going down, and then that'll be a regular rail. This needs to be another powered. Nope. Powered, then regular. So this can be powered like that. Power, turn, power. I am 2 power rails short. Okay. All right, let's get under here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess this is probably fine. Powered rail, powered rail. That's powered all the way down, powered all the way down. Okay. Now we do the other side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop, boop. Powered all the way down. Good. So this needs to be powered under here. And then this will need to be powered. Okay, so I need 2 powered rail. Let's go make some. Oh. All right, so we are out of powered rail, but I think I do have some gold, so we should be able to make some more. This gold, was it gold, redstone, and stick? Oh, that's, I meant to grab this. Gold, redstone, actually, I don't remember. Rail. Yeah, I need stick. All right, powered rail. I'll just make them all. That's fine. Gold. Stick. All right, so we almost got this up and running. Rail. So that's all good. This is all good. Just need to button that up a little bit. Okay, so we have that all set. And minecart is in here. So let's see if this actually just works. If it collects and it crafts, then we are pretty much set up. That is a lot of bamboo it's collected. I mean, it looks like we're good to go. All right. I don't have enough room. There's never enough room. What do I have that I can put away into here? Oh, I had power rail in here. I'm such a dummy dum-dum. Guess we put that away. How are we doing? Four years and that was your first message? Okay, we'll just let that chill for a moment. I think we're done with the redstone box. I don't have room for the redstone box. I gotta tear that down, but my inventory is like trash. We gotta get that sorted. Inventory is disgusting. I'll sort that later. I don't want to craft the bamboo that I had in my inventory into blocks because I don't know how much loose bamboo I have. Is it still going? Oh, it's still going. And then it emptied, and then it's on its way to collect more. I would say we are good to go. Nice. I like it. So all this goes away now. Sweet. I'm glad we have that set up in a more permanent spot. I'd put those blocks away. I need those 2 blocks. Blackstone. I don't know if it was those or these, or maybe it was one of each. Alright. Something I'm gonna have to figure out is like ways to get behind the scenes instead of like popping out these blocks. I would like potentially to just, you know, do a rocket or something like that and have this block go down, this block go up, or, you know, something along those lines. Maybe put a jub door back here where like these get retracted and like push back. I don't know if there's room for that kind of stuff, but I need to figure it out. Like, if nothing else, maybe we'll just put in like the corners of the room or something. Maybe not in the doorways, but there definitely needs to be something. Or maybe we could do in like these corners here, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I definitely need something so I don't have to keep popping blocks out. Now this is cool, but I kind of feel like we need to do some stuff here. I kind of want to keep the same theme like we've done over here, where we got like some things on the wall that like show it's like, you know, a thing. The only problem is I'm not sure if, so this is like stuck out of the wall 2 blocks, right? I'm not sure if we put something like that 2 blocks out over here with this being flush, if that's going to work. I think for now, maybe we'll just leave that, and that's something I'll think about later. Maybe mess around with it off camera a bit. But yeah, it's definitely nice having that like in a more permanent location than what we had it before. Just make a frame around the glass and just have it flat. I almost wonder if I should push it into the room one. Not flat? Oh, I see what you're saying. I guess we can try something here. Oh, am I out of pale oak? Really? Did I have that in my inventory? I only had 2 strip. I thought we like chopped down a whole bunch of that the other day and had a lot of it. Did we really go through all of it? That's crazy. Oh wait, why is there some up in this chest? Okay, we have some. I manually put it away and then I put it away in the wrong chest. So you're saying something like... Thinking here. Or do we stick it out one more block? Or... maybe... Is this the center? Maybe we do this. I could change these blocks up, potentially. I don't know. The problem that I'm seeing here is if we do the stairs up to connect to the wall, it's going to be like right blocking that. I feel like I'd want to scooch these out one more block. If we do this... But then we got 2 blocks, 1 block, so maybe I'd want to scooch it out one... Where's the center of the room? Right here. Yeah, I think maybe... Oops. Go 2 on either side. So it's 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I think this will work, actually. At least the spacing works out pretty well. Okay. I need more. More. Nope. Actually, no, that would go up higher. That's not quite right. That needs to go up higher. Okay. I got more stuff on me. Guys, this would be so much easier if I could just fly. Okay. So we're gonna go up one, or maybe even two more. We'll try this. And then we do stair, stair. Okay, that kind of like frames that in. Actually, is that not gonna be a problem? No, I think that should be fine. I almost wanted that should go higher because now we got 2 blocks and then no block above. I think it's fine though. I think it's fine. Well, to match with the theme everywhere else, we need 1 log above the horizontal log. So like everything would have to move up 1 block, right? So we got like the horizontal log, then we got 1 thing, then we got these stairs. And then like lighting behind there to give it extra illumination. We can move it up 1 more. But everything would have to move up 1. I guess I should have been putting these stairs up. So this level. And then these. Is that what we're thinking? You think that looked better when it was lower? Well, now's the time. Do we leave it up one or do we go back? I guess what I could do is I could switch the other side down and we can do like a side by side. Left or right, chat? Left or right? Left, 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 left. Okay. All right. This is just the time to put in your opinion because once I do more stuff here, it's just going to be more of a pain to change it later. All right. And then... oh no! Well, that was a fail. That was about the worst way I could have gotten caught. What? Alright, now I need to go grab some blackstone stairs. Boop, boop, boop. And I need some more rockets again. All right. So that's where we're at. Does the area look a little dark? I just put 12 glowstone. And there's all these lamps right here. Now it looks a little dark. Could you imagine playing on Moody? Holy, this would be awful to play on. Bright, please. Last stack of rockets. Oh no. Yeah, I need to get a sugarcane farm up and running. The only thing that doesn't look good, in your opinion, is the lamps. Oh, right. We don't... Well, the lamps aren't going to totally get hidden, but yeah, we still have to put the shelving. I think that's all I need is just 12 of those. I forgot, it's not complete yet. It's almost complete, but not yet. All right. There we go. Now we're done. I could remove those two lamps there. I could do that. But for now, I think I'm going to leave them.
SN0W_gel just resubscribed for 41 months. Hi part.
Yo, Snow Gel, welcome back. Thank you for the 41 months and the tier 3 support. Thank you, Snow Gel. Appreciate you. It makes it look weird to you because it's not even, but it's symmetrical. I mean, it's kind of annoying me that we got a 2-block border here and a 1-block border here, but I'm not going to let it bother me that much. They're staring into your soul. Is it only 1 block? Yeah, stare, then... Well, I guess that's 2 block, technically. That's what we have over here, yeah? Yeah, stare, glowstone, 1 block, and then... Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little tall compared to, like, this one. We have the lamp covered this way, but on the other side, this is 1 block taller. And then over here, this is just tall enough where the lamps would just be completely covered. I don't know. I don't know. It's something that's easily changed later. We'll sit on it for a while. What did I take out of this box? Scaffolding. I feel pretty accomplished, though. We finished changing the lights in the base so they're where they should be. And we finally got our bamboo farm in the correct spot. Feels accomplished. Boop, 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 boop. Nope. Unboop that. Boop. Those are just going to end up in the... Actually, this is going to end up in the That should end up where it should be. I think we're going to be fine. I think everything should go into its appropriate place. How are the bees doing? Looks like they've buzzed off. So we got 2 full chests, 2 full large chests. Plus that. 2.5 large chests. Like 5 shulkers-ish. Yeah, I AFK'd basically all day yesterday. All right. Do. Too many things to have to sort through. There is a golden carrot in the storage, yep. It's got a place. Everything in here has a place except for this book and quill, and that should just end up in the very last chest. Okay. Oh, 2 things ended up in the last chest. What else didn't have a place to go? Was it the lectern? The lectern. Okay. And then I guess torches as well. Interesting. Whoa. Oh, this is gonna look real good. So, are we moving our portals down? I was told that we were all told to build at this level. I guess we're moving them down? Huh. You gotta go to the gym? Alright, we'll catch you later. Bye-bye. I'd like to get to the end, please. The Nether Hub is like in full under construction mode right now. Boop, 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 boop. That's what you're working on in your world, is another hub? You wonder if there's holes in the end square now after Zed's incident? There shouldn't be. Not from the Ender Dragon, anyway. He was doing something with the Wither Boss? I don't know. Does Wither Bosses destroy that? I'm sure if, like, anything happened, he would have fixed it. He doesn't seem like the kind of person who would just, like, grief something and leave it. Although... Yikes. I'm sure he'll fix it. I can't imagine that he would have left it like this and then just pieced out. Look, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything about anybody. I'm just saying, like, I'm sure it'll get fixed. Have a good one, Hypno? No, you have a good one. No, you. I gotta figure out, like, what I'm gonna do for a sugarcane farm. I might end up buying another box of rockets while I consider what I'm gonna do. We might do that. I might do that in my next video, actually. I gotta get to recording that. Either later tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna start recording. We're gonna call it here, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. We got some stuff in the base done. We did some light rearranging. We got some bamboo action happening. Feels good. Feels accomplished. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Let me see if I can send you over to some other hermits. I am going to send you over to Mr. Azuma. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. See you next time. Bye.